Hi everyone, it's just Kirsty here, and in this week's newsletter I wanted to show you one of my favourite exercises to strengthen around my waist, my lower back and also my stomach muscles. It's the plank. Love it or hate it, it is a really good exercise for strengthening those key areas. Now, although I know a lot of you know what the plank is already, when I do walk around in the gym for people that haven't been taught by me, I see that it can be done really badly. It's a hard exercise to get, especially if you can't see yourself. So I'm going to show you how to do a plank properly, even if you haven't done one before, so you can see what it's like. And I'm going to show you 3 alternatives to the plank that you can do, because I find myself, although it's a hard exercise, the hardest part is willpower, and the idea of the plank is that you hold in this position, in the plank position, for as long as you can, keeping your stomach muscles pulled in. And for me, it's always mind over matter, so if I've got something to do whilst I'm there, it just makes it a bit more interesting. So I'm going to show you 3 movement-based planks that you can do as well, which are a little bit more challenging, but I find it makes the time go better as well. So the plank is a really good exercise, but it's not good for anyone that's got high blood pressure. So don't do it if you've got high blood pressure. Anyone that is pregnant, obviously, but has had a baby perhaps in the last couple of months. And also for anyone that's got any specific back problems at the moment, you want to leave this one out because it does place quite a bit of stress on your back if it's not as strong as it could be at the moment. So for anyone else, you want to just grab a mat and you can have a practice with me at the same time. Okay, so the idea of the plank is that you want to stay in a really plank-like position horizontally along the floor, and you want to hold this position for as long as you can, but making sure that you're drawing these muscles in around your waist. So you're going to draw your belly button into your spine as much as possible. Imagine you've got a tight pair of jeans on and you're putting them on, they've shrunk in the tumble dryer and you're having to kind of pull in and zip up. So that's the feeling you're going to put in. If these muscles relax, they're not going to do anything, then you'll start to feel it on your lower back. So if that happens, stop, have a rest. You've probably fatigued your muscles already, so then you can go again and just improve on what you've done. So basic plank position, and there's a few variations of this. You're going to rest on your forearms and your toes, and you're going to go in a really plank-like position just here. So tummy muscles pulled in, and just going to hold for as long as you can. So common mistakes with this one, I see people with bums up in the air and also too dipped down low. So we just want to be in that straight position from the top of your head all the way down to your feet. Now if that's too tough, you can come down to your forearms, but again just make sure your bum's not in the air or dip down too low. And if you've got problems with your forearms, then you can always come up onto straight arms and do the same thing from there. So that's the basic plank exercise, but as I said, I get bored just holding that for perhaps 30 seconds or for as long as you can. So here are 3 different alternatives that you can do to make it a bit more interesting. So number 1 is called the march. So if you can do the full plank, you're going to have a go trying to tap your knees down onto the floor, but without letting your hips wobble too much from side to side. You could also try it with marching here. So that's number 1. Number 2, we can do a side plank just to get in through the side of your waist a bit more. So forearm goes down, we keep those legs straight and we can lift up from here. So really flat position, try not to lean over to the front, we're going to keep up tall, and then you can reach your arm down and up. So something to do again. Don't forget to do the other side. And then last one is a swivel. So again, hitting down through the side of your waist, full plank here, and you're going to bring your hip down to one side, lift up, and then over to the other side. So again, making sure your tummy muscles pulled in and you're not coming all the way up and then back down again. So you'll want to hold those for as long as you can, and then you can just have a little stretch out of your shoulders afterwards. So that's how to do a plank properly. You've got 3 different versions in there as well to make it a bit more interesting. Try and hold as long as you can, don't forget to breathe and don't forget to pull your tummy muscles in. So let me know how you get on with it. If you need any more help or any more questions on it, or how to work your stomach muscles even further, then feel free to give me an email. But hope you have a great day and I shall see you soon.